seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, watch your leg.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 1 day.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to Conner here on first. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Say. Snickers, now spin.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's Roethlisberger. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. There he goes, left side. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And his guys are going to have a 1st and goal down at the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run with Conner, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now the pass finding its way to the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
First down, Mayfield. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A first down throw from Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Conner on first down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. Second down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Snickers, 66. Undercross. Whip.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And it's brought in by Washington. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Here we go. Black 5. Here we go.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Black 30.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Think about some of the memorable performances that Ben Roethlisberger has had over the years, and one of them came against the Ravens. He threw 6 touchdowns back in 2014 in a win against Baltimore. And actually, now that I think about it, that was on the heels of a 6-touchdown performance in a win over Indianapolis the week prior. So October 2014 was kind to Big Ben. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. But now it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Roethlisberger. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They begin this drive with Chubb. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 11. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the... Hey, Delta. Watch 98.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The solid stiff arm. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Chubb with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Again, a run with Conner. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Like 5. Mike 58, right there. Switch up, switch up.
On third down, Roethlisberger steps away to his left. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. On first down, it's Hines. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
You don't want no problems with me.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Being chased out left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with this game, bro. But I don't know, bro. I have so many picks, and I'm just not getting it, bro. Ever.
Veterans, you get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver.
Like, what?
You're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember,
I got so many picks, I'm just not getting. Like, what the hell, bro?
Now he understands a little bit better.
This nigga sucks. Like, bro, I don't understand. I really don't.
Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Bro.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man
I don't know what's going on right now,
trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ebron's got it.
Bro, I put somebody over there.
Crosses over out of bounds. 21 yards there on third down.
Oh, my God.
Roethlisberger now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
X3, 218, chop.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
This is ridiculous right now. I ain't gonna cap. This is so ridiculous.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Conner. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Trying to power it ahead with 1.
Hell no.
That one going
you find something else to do, boy.
He's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Boswell's kick is good. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw...
Bro, and then this kid runs a stop. He runs a cover 3 with no adjustments at all, bro. Like, I have no... Like, what? And then, bro, y'all should have seen... Bro, you should have seen the Ebron, bro. This dude Ebron just jumping over everybody. He's just jumping over everybody somehow.
At the line for this next drive, and for them a touchdown the last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that.
But he keep throwing it to the same person. I'm playing it, and he's still jumping over me.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A shoe tackle.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 52 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first
I
and 10.
don't even need to throw the ball, bro.
23.
Dude's not good.
In Pittsburgh, it's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And shedding through the tackle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On second and 11 now. Mayfield.
Pick?
He's going to be intercepted.
Bro, that's not a pick. Oh, my God. But I'm getting picked off, though.
Shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Bro, something not right, bro.
Another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. Got to figure now.
Bro, I'm getting picked off, but
happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football,
serious, bro?
taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
I'm gonna get picked off for no. Watch him throw it. Watch him throw it. Thank you.
He's taken down.
You're not running out
with
the quarterback. No, you're not.
Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And
see, all he do is he just rely on his players to catch the ball.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I don't understand
Critical
that.
play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating.
This kid has he literally has no skill.
They pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
He has no skill in this game.
Closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Set, 180. Check, 55,
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. And, Charles, I'm just remembering back to the first half when they went for it on 4th, had the opportunity for 3, and they didn't get it.
I like when you remember. I love that.
It's rare.
Yeah, but we did talk about this potential situation, right? Their decision to pass up.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
58, Mike.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He's checking. Crash.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Mayfield on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Come on, 77.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hey, alert!
First down, Baltimore.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his first career NFL touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup to 25. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, Haywood! Here we go. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.